Wait. Let me zoom out. Guys, you need to zoom out, bro. You know, sometimes, right, we have so much anxiety. Oh man, my teeth look very yellow. I just drank a black coffee. But we have so much anxiety. We really overthink. We really stress out over things that if we were to look back on them, not in 10 years time, not in 20 years time, literally, we could look back at them in 10 seconds time and we'd be like, you know what, that actually wasn't really that deep. And so I want to chat to you guys about zooming out, because you know, right now, look, we live in such an age where anxiety in men is at an all-time high, right? We're so stressed about the future, constantly comparing ourselves, constantly living a life of, oh my days, what am I doing with my life? You're in that constant state. That energy is really ruining your life in ways that you can't ever comprehend. Like, you being in that anxious state, first of all, no one wants to be around that energy. Second of all, it's not conducive to productivity and actually moving with intention and moving in the direction that you should be going, guys. All right, so I want to talk about zooming out because it's really helpful. For example, right now, I just did a few cold calls, right? I did a few cold calls because I'm becoming the kind of guy that can do cold calls, right? I am becoming that guy. It's just a fact. And yes, you can really overthink. You can overthink doing these calls, thinking, oh my days, what if they're eating dinner? What if they're angry because, I don't know, England didn't win the World Cup or something like that? But really and truly, you giving that call, if you really zoom out of the situation, right, that anxiety, all that pain that you're feeling just to give this another human being, a human being that will never cross paths with you in the real world, right? You're listening to sound waves coming from a phone. What is a phone, bro? It's literally just a piece of glass with some microchips in it, right? And we're hearing waves coming from this device and it's going into our ears. And then what are we doing? We are just perceiving that in a good way or a bad way. And so I just wanted to, before I did that call, I just thought, all right, cool, let me make this call. And if the worst thing was to happen within the call, let's say the guy starts cussing out my mom, starts cussing out my entire family, right? What would that, if I really zoomed out, right? I'm 24 years old right now. If I really zoomed out a couple years, like, bro, just imagine yourself. You're a speck of dirt on the earth, right? Imagine what you are in comparison to the vastness of the universe. You're really insignificant, right? So that call is 2 seconds out of my billions of seconds on this earth. And then bro, you can't quantify how short that little moment of time actually is when it comes to the vast grand scheme of things. It literally is nothing. Those 10 seconds, those 20 seconds, right? So when you actually start zooming out, right, you actually start thinking from that perspective. It gives you a lot more power. It gives you a lot more confidence just to do things, because you know that it truly doesn't matter. But the thing is, the hard things that you do, right, when you make those cold calls, you're not going to get the benefit straight away, right? But they're going to have a cascading effect that will, quite frankly, change the very fabric of your entire reality, just all in due timing. And people really forget this, and I was forgetting this as well. But the things in which you feel that anxiety, you feel that tension, once you do them, it's like It's like activating a muscle that you've never felt before. Now you've built capacity for the future version of yourself, right? So stop being debilitated by very minute things. Really break it down to what it actually is, and zoom out, man. Zoom out, because I'm telling you, this life's too short. This life's too short to not be doing the things that we need to do. And I hope you guys got some benefit from this, man. Alhamdulillah, bro. All praise goes back to Allah, man. The channel is actually growing like crazy. Like, bro, we're nearing on 80 subscribers, so that's actually mental if you think about it. 80 people, 80 strangers coming together, trying to move with intention. That is a blessing amongst blessings, right? I'll catch you guys soon with Allah's permission. And remember, make sure you move with intention, bro. Move with intention. Love.